Hey guys, happy Monday. Yeah, I got three things I'm doing today, and I'll explain it to you here on the intro on my drive in this morning. But the only thing I'm going to get footage of is the service call that I'm doing. It's a replacement of an inducer motor that was running on high amps. I thought I had checked the vent pipe thoroughly the first time, but apparently we have another issue, and it opened up a can of worms on a couple of different vents, on the furnace vent and the water heater vent. It's kind of interesting, that people do this type of stuff and just walk away without calling a real pro to help out. So I think you'll find today's video pretty interesting. I'll be going back out to that service call next week to fix these issues that I found today. Enjoy. Good morning, guys. Seton HVAC. It's another beautiful Monday morning here on the high desert of Central Oregon. I got a pretty cake Monday. I try to keep my Mondays light because I hate Mondays. I'd rather just relax on Mondays, honestly, and let everybody else do the Monday rat race. So what we're doing today is very simple. I'm going out on an existing customer of mine. She's got an older gas furnace that I added an air conditioner to. She had an old train furnace. I put a Ameristar Run True air conditioner on it. This is the job where I went and swapped out her circuit board and her igniter. Oh, I don't know. It's been about a month or so ago. But I'm going out today to. So when I did the checking of her gas furnace, I noticed that her inducer motor was running higher amps. I checked the vent pipe. There was no blockages or anything. It was running high amps even with the vent disconnected. So I know it's the motor itself. So we're going to go swap out that inducer motor, and then we are going to service her air conditioner. It'll be warm enough today. Spring has finally sprung. It's going to be in the 70s this week, pushing, I think it's supposed to be low 80s on Thursday. And then in typical high desert fashion, I think front comes in Friday, and it actually, the forecast says rain and snow showers overnight Friday night, mid-30s. So we'll see if that happens, but that's the way it is here in springtime up on the desert. We're about 3,000 foot elevation here. We can get days in the 80s, and it's still getting down into 30s at night, sometimes the upper 20s. So this isn't a weather channel. I won't bore you too much with it. But so after I get done with that today, I'm heading out to a heat pump job I did. I left a roll of insulation there. I couldn't fit it on my truck, so I'm gonna stop by and grab it. And then I need to swap out the breaker. We screwed up, and there was the wrong breaker in the circuit panel, so I'm gonna swap it out real quick. And then after that, I have a sales call for a realtor that I do a lot of work for. He's got a client that's buying a new house, and I'm assuming it's probably a manufactured home because of where it's at. And they have one bank of the heat strips isn't coming on, so I need to order them up. I'm going to order them up some heat strips for this. It seems like it's a newer system, so I'll just get them a whole new kit to put in there, and then they want a quote on what it will be to add a heat pump to it. So that's what we got going on today. Real easy, just a lot of windshield time and a lot of just little things. So I'll see you out on the first stop. Almost to this house out here. Just want to show you guys this real quick. I didn't turn my phone so you get a vertical pic of this. It's kind of beauty we get to see out here. All right, guys, I got my motor here. Got some tools, drill. If you guys remember this furnace. Let's get the cover pulled off and start pulling this old inducer out. 4 of them. And the last one, oh, 2 more. One sec here. All right, good. Reposition. Gonna need my right angle. I have to steal that. Hold on. Let's get the right angle on there. Sorry about the lighting, it sucks. Oh shoot, I got that stupid thing stuck in there. Hold on a second, gosh darn it. Alright. All right, let's get the old one unboxed here. Gotta love OEM stuff, like for like. Love it. Exactly the same exact thing. Couldn't get an easier swap than this, huh? Love it. Main thing here is make sure that gasket don't move on you. Pretty easy to do though, because you have your screw holes. Guess you're not going to go back in there. Kidding me? There it is. All right, let's tack it with one screw. Gasket in there. Remember how the gasket goes, just like that. No. Come on, Josh, use your brain, will you? Just like that. Okay. Get one screw. Tightened in there. Get a second one. Those are the door screws. We don't want that. That one. That'll hold it. Switch my bits. Nothing like a quick little swap. All rusted out. One of them drop? Am I missing one? Doesn't look like it. Strange. Two door screw. Whatever. Make sure they're all tight. Go around, make sure they're all tight. Don't want any leaks. Okay, back to the 90. We'll get the last two screws on the vent connector. Which is not that one. Don't need it for this. Let's take that one back off. That's our door screw. Getting the heads up myself. Plug her back in. Get our ground on there. Let's pull this screw. I don't know if you can see this well or not. Ow, come on. Put our door back on, we'll fire it up. Alright guys, got the nice new beautiful inducer motor on there. I got it grounded properly, got the harness plugged back in. I'm going to go ahead and turn the thermostat on to heat, and I'm going to check my amperage and make sure we're within specs. I can't read it. It says 1.0 amps, so we'll just make sure we're under that. Fire it up. Alright guys, this is a two-stage gas furnace, so we're on our first stage, which is 0.35. I got enough of a gap between the two temperatures on the thermostat. I could jumper it, but I'm not going to pull this door back off, and we'll see what it reads when it amps back up. Go back over here to this old Vision Pro. Let's go up higher. Go to second stage. I could run it in test mode too. The customer's out feeding their horses. Oh, that sounds like second stage. The other one. There we go. 1.16. Did I get that right? It's 1.0. You see that? 1.0 amps. God, I wonder if a bird flew in there. See that? 1.0 amps. We're at 1.15. Oh. May not be done here yet. Shoot. Alright guys, there may not be anything I can do about this, but at least I got a new inducer motor in there for her. I mean, the other one lasted 16 years, so I don't know. And it looked like the original one. It may not have been though. But this goes up here. And if I cover up my light, see that daylight there? So let's go upstairs and see what it does. I think it goes horizontal for a bit and then comes out through the house, which that's a big no-no. But I think that's what it does. It just travels too far, too many twists and turns. No, that's the water heater's the one I'm looking at. So I just wonder if that thing travels too far. So it comes, god damn. So it comes this way and it goes all the way out through. What is this, an 80,000? That's a 60. But it should not be. Might have to go up on the roof and see what's going on with this vent. I don't have my chimney sweep stuff with me either. Damn it! There was nothing in here. I don't know. Guess I could take it apart. I could slide him off. I hate this type of pipe because once it gets a little corroded, you can't get it apart. I don't want to start screwing with it. I might just leave it be. You know, it lasted 16 years. It was fine. So that front one's our water heater. And then that one is the furnace. And that's not even the right kind of cap. Something probably got in there. Yeah, well, it's got a China cap on it. What the hell, man? What are these people doing? Alright, I'm going to get up there. I think I can just set my 8-foot ladder up and get up there. I'll pull that China cap off and see what we got. A little bit of a can of worms here. So this inducer motor was probably still okay, but it's been running, you know, it was running for 17 years on higher amps on second stage. So let's get a fresh one in there. I'm not going to leave her without heat. I don't have any vent pipe with me, especially not this brand or something that it's going to touch. But I'm thinking we probably got some critters living in right in there. And I'll narrate that last piece of video. But on that roof, for one, on the water heater, they did not use a high temp boot, and those aren't made for metal anyway. But I'll get one and I'll make sure I put a storm collar over it and caulk it up real good so it doesn't leak. And then on this guy, the furnace vent up top, they used the wrong vent cap. You don't use a China cap on these because critters will get in there no problem. Plus water gets in those. So I'll get a proper globe that'll go on this stuff. And I think this is the Selkirk metal Vesto stuff, which I might have some at the shop, but I'm not going all the way back home and back here when I have to come back for some other stuff anyway. So that's a wrap out here. I'll see you guys back at my next little stop where I install a breaker. Fun stuff. Look at this work. Brother. There's the AC I installed. Nice install. I should have put a date on my sticker. I think it's been about 2.5 years. All right, on to the next. Oh, and to diffuse any keyboard warriors. So, you know, I could probably try and take this apart right here, but when this old stuff gets corroded, it's been installed here since 2007. Chance of something breaking, if this elbow breaks or anything I can't get something back together, I don't want to leave her without heat. So I'm going to come back out with at least this stuff. To put it back together in case something gets broken. At least an elbow, you know, because I could just bust this elbow and then I can get that off there and get it back in sealed. So just I know you guys think of everything. Some of you do, and you think the worst. I'm not leaving her without heat, and we gotta come back with other parts anyway. So